Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Lightning Reviews, where we look at the latest iPad, iPod Touch, and Android gaming apps in 5 minutes or less, sometimes a lot less. Tonight's game originates with the great 1990s company Cheapass Games, the no-frills publisher with great ideas. The game in question is Brawl, a card game, originated in print as a card game, that was played in real time by slapping down kung fu moves as fast as possible. This was put out by an independent developer named Ben Brody, as far as I can tell, and it seems to be well supported on his website. It has a distinct martial arts theme. You're playing man-to-man, or man-to-woman in many cases, against other martial arts fighters. Think of Street Fighter. It's kind of a video gamey kind of feel to the game. It can be played versus another human being locally over a Bluetooth connection, but not on the same machine. It also can be played using the iTunes Gaming Center. However, I have yet to find an opponent that was online that wanted to play it, so I don't have any experience in playing it over the internet with anybody. Sorry, but that's the way it worked out. There's some level of customization. As you can see, you come with 3 free players. The 2 anime-looking chicks and the bald guy up top come with the game, and you can buy the expansion players in the second row down. The big differences between the 3 free players that you get at the beginning of the game are number of cards, and the cards represent maneuvers, blocks, kicks, freezes and clears. We'll get to what those mean. And so, I haven't really done any kind of analysis on what player is better than the other. Essentially, I've played every single one of them. I couldn't detect much of a difference. And playing against Hale versus Hale, or what, anime chick against anime chick, doesn't really matter. The game is played on a virtual table. You put down what's called a base card, which is the portrait cards that you see in the front there, and then you play against it a series of color-coded maneuvers, hits, kicks, punches, etc. And then you have to play. You're basically trying to build a pile of these on either side and score the pile by hitting a block to stop the pile on one side. It has to be color coded to the stack that's growing. Like so, if you wanted to stop a pile of greens, you had to have a green block on it. Then if you hit clear to take the pile away for scoring, and then freeze to freeze that pile in place so it can't be scored again. Once you hit 3 freezes, the game ends. So the freezes are kind of located at the bottom of your virtual deck. As you can see, I found it kind of challenging against the AI player, who can be pretty tough, and at hard or insane levels, really tough. The cards really sort of start flowing fast and furious. It's very difficult to keep up with. I find, from my perspective, I'm not a young kid anymore. I don't have like little early young gamer's eyes. It was hard for me to keep up with this game at higher speeds, because really it's difficult to read these cards. You get used to what they look like after a while, and sort of pick up on the rhythm of things. But initially, yikes! It's just a lot of things flying at you all at once, and kind of hard to keep up with. However, it is free. Okay, so I can forgive a lot for free, and it has plenty of gameplay with the 3 free characters that come with the basic free game. I don't know what the $1.99 expansion brings to the table. Not really interested in pursuing it. It plays plenty fun. It's not an extremely deep game. It's kind of a smash and bang type game, and it's a good diversion, very light, but nothing that will give you any wrinkles in terms of strategy. So I would just advise picking up the free game and seeing how much you like it. So that's